Matt, what's the gut feeling in your changing room after a really hard-fought 1-1?
Yeah, I think it's a tough game, isn't it? Obviously, we come into it and we're hoping for 3 points. We go into every game and you want to win every game you can. I think overall, potentially, I think both sides have had quite a few chances, but personally, I think we probably edged it, and I think we were a little bit unlucky not to get the 3 points. But they're a good side this year as well. So, like many teams in this league, every game's a tough one. But yeah, we've got to always go into every game and not fear anyone. And really, as I said, try and take as many points as we can.
Your manager has said a few times this season already that the minimum expectation is that everybody works as hard as they possibly can. I think players from both sides couldn't have given anything more tonight, could they?
Yeah. Well, that's the last thing you can kind of expect, really, and especially it being a derby for the fans, and you see how they turn out and they're there and they're making noise all game and stuff, and that's the type of stuff that drives you on, really. Just as, again, it's disappointing for them that we couldn't go and win the game, but look, at the end of the day, we've had a couple of losses lately, which we expect ourselves to do better from after starting the season. While we've hit a little bit of obviously losing the last two. I think the most important thing today was to make sure that we didn't lose. And today we've got a point now that hopefully we can go and build on. And Forest Green on Saturday again is another massive game. And the last thing we want to be doing, which we did too much last season, was looking down. We need to be looking up. It's a new league, it's a new season for us. We've got high expectations, and hopefully now it's really where you get injuries and stuff, which is always going to hinder you. But that's part of football at the end of the day. Like you've seen it, that every single one of them out there today gave it their all. The lads that came on, they had a good impact on the game, like Dan Martin, others that have get on the ball, make things happen. And it's important because as I know myself, look, it's been frustrating for me. This is my first starting League Two of the season, which is, it's always going to be tough to take. And look, I want to play every minute of every game. That's how I am. But you've got to make sure that you do well enough that the manager obviously needs to put you in, and hopefully you repay his faith by doing well, which hopefully, again, I've done that tonight, playing a few different positions.
I was going to say that, actually.
Teed you up for that one, didn't I?
Had a little centre-forward spell, a bit wide, ended up at right-back.
Yeah.
Talk to me about right-back.
Oh, it's an ongoing joke in the changing room that not many number 9s can play right-back. But look, as I said, the most important thing is I want to be helping the team. And look, I know, as I said, my job is to score goals and create. That's always been my aim. Obviously, last season it's hard. You don't want to go into it too much, but it's a really difficult season personally for me and for the team. But it's a new season now, focused, feeling good in myself, and just got to make sure whatever position I'm playing, and still even when I did get moved to right back, sometimes you get opportunities to travel with the ball, like I did a few times out wide, linked up quite well with Jack Nolan. So it's important in football, because if you're a one-trick pony, it's the game's moving on. You need to be able to play different positions, and that's conversations I've had with the gaffer and said, look, I just want to be playing wherever that is. I want to be on the pitch and helping the team. And hopefully, as I said, even on Saturday I come on right back and again had a good effect on the game. So that's all I can do. I want to be playing up front in a 2 ideally, but as I said, I think I could have a good effect on the game in wide areas, and also do a job when I'm having to fill in at right back as well.
You talk about last season being difficult, maybe on and off the pitch.
Yeah.
Is the most important thing now that you enjoy the football?
Massively, yeah. I think it's hard. It's really hard because I've always been one of them people that, like I said, football for me is you go out there and it's like being a kid on a playground. You go out and enjoy yourself, and it's the number one most important thing. And I found at times, because of the frustrations of your body not allowing you to do the stuff that you want, and it's almost like you feel like you lose a little bit of that kind of, when you go out there, you're not looking forward to it, because you know that you're going to be struggling, and at that level you can't get away with it. You're going to get pouters from like, that's part of football. And I'm one of them people. I'm quite I take it on the chin, and as I said, when I know I've got to do better, I'm happy to take criticism. And then at the same time, when you do well, you get a pat on the back. But yeah, I think, as I said, it's now I'm just focused on moving forward now, and hopefully having a really good season with the team and helping us to be as successful as we can, really.